This is the Tesla Model 3. It's Tesla's cheapest car, but even still, it has long been the benchmark for electric vehicles. It's quick, it's practical, and with this long-range version, it's got everything an EV owner could wish for.
But is it all that it's cracked up to be? Let's find out. I'm Charlie Atkinson and welcome to EV Powered's review of the Tesla Model 3 Long Range. Now, to be honest, I've never been blown away by the look of this car, and before the Tesla Mafia start coming for me on Twitter, I'm not saying it's a bad looking car by any means, but there are definitely some better looking alternatives out there on the market, most notably the Polestar 2.
There is still a lot to like, however, especially these 19-inch Sport alloy wheels and this satin black trim which has replaced the old bits of chrome, making it look a lot cooler and a lot sportier. There's also a lovely long panoramic sunroof which folds all the way over the top of the car.
However, the true beauty of this car is on the inside. The inside of this car is an absolute tech fest, so much so that it feels like they put all their effort into the technology and forgot about the rest of the interior. But to be honest, I quite like that minimalist approach. It looks really stylish and really classy. Straight away, your attention is drawn to this 15-inch touchscreen display, which is basically an extra large iPad glued to the dash, which has 1,000,001 different things to play with, and it's all very easy to use and responsive. Everything is controlled through this one screen, so whether that be climate control, navigation, which has real-time updates, and of course all the different games and gimmicks which come with this car. This infotainment screen is like the kids' room in a very posh house.
There's also fast charging available for 2 smartphones in the front, and although the Model 3 doesn't support Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, its own system is that good that you don't even miss it. It has smart routing that automatically keeps up to date with real-time traffic conditions, and as well as keeping you entertained, it also keeps you safe thanks to its built-in autopilot, which consists of rear, side and forward-facing cameras to give you a 360-degree view of the road when driving. Elsewhere, the interior is decorated with lots of high-quality materials, especially with these adjustable synthetic leather seats. There's plenty of room in the back and in the boot too, with 425 litres of space, which is more than the Polestar 2 and the Jaguar I-Pace, and there's also a decent amount of space up front too. Now that's enough about the interior and the exterior, but what about the Tesla Model 3's performance?
This Tesla Model 3 Long Range has 2 independent motors which digitally controls the torque to the front and rear wheels. It also has a 75 kWh battery pack, and it delivers 494 Nm of torque and has 434 brake horsepower. All of which means this car is pretty quick. Whilst the performance version of this Tesla Model 3 can do 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds, this long range version is just over a second slower, doing 0 to 60 in 4.2. And while that's only as quick as a Polestar 2 and a Volvo XC40 Recharge, for example, it does feel much quicker, and that's just because you're lower down in your seat and it feels like you're driving a roadster. So even though it is technically only as fast as a Polestar 2, I feel like this would leave it for absolute dust. Now, this version of the Tesla Model 3 still has a top speed of 145 miles an hour, but if you're ragging this car around, you are going to drain the battery pretty quickly, which sort of defeats the point of this being the long range version. Now, it's the long range version because it has a WLTP combined range of 360 miles, which is absolutely massive and really sets the benchmark for EVs in this class. Now, of course, this is a Tesla, and one of the biggest perks of purchasing a Tesla is being able to use its supercharger network. These ultra-fast chargers will recoup 170 miles of driving range in just 15 minutes of charging time, so maybe you can get away with putting your foot down. Now, once you've stopped gunning it about in this car, you can actually enjoy quite a pleasant driving experience. On the whole, it handles pretty well, and although there is quite a lot of lean in the body when you go steaming into a corner at decent pace, you can actually enjoy quite a comfortable drive. The regen braking is also nice and easy and predictable, and it's not too severe as well when you lift your foot off, so one pedal driving is as easy as it's ever been in an electric vehicle.
You've got the best of both worlds with this car. If you want to put your foot down, it feels like it could keep up with any sports car, but if you want to take it nice and easy, it's super comfortable to drive. I've got to say that so far, this is one of the best cars I've ever driven.
At the start of this video, I wanted to see if the Tesla Model 3 was all that it's cracked up to be, and to be honest, it was even better than I expected. It might not be the cheapest car on the market with this long range version starting from £47,000, but in my mind, it's well worth the money. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, then please do drop us a like and remember to subscribe as well. You can also head over to our channel and check out all our other electric car reviews, and for daily news coverage, features and much more, head over to evpowered.co.uk. Thanks once again for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.